Every now and then I'll run across a part that requires a flat-bottomed hole, maybe a hole for a compression spring, or a counterbore for a socket head cap screw, or maybe a clearance counterbore for the head of an ejector pin, something like that. Something that doesn't require a lot of precision. It's just basically just a clearance hole. There's lots of ways we can do that on a milling machine. We can set up a boring head, we can bore it, or if we have an end mill the right diameter, we can use an end mill and just plunge cut the bore. But if we don't need a hole that's a precise diameter, the easiest and quickest way to do that is just use a flat bottom drill. And an added advantage of using a flat bottom drill is that you can do it in a drill press just as easily. You don't have to have a milling machine. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to make and how to use a flat bottom drill. Alright, here's a 7/16 drill. Let's say we needed a flat bottomed hole here, 7/16 in diameter and a 1/2 inch deep. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Alright, so let's run the drill down until it touches the top of the work. Or if you have a pilot hole in there, until it touches the pilot hole. Alright, and then set your depth stop. Now if you're in a drill press, at this point just run your depth stop up the depth of the hole you need. On a milling machine, we'll just run the table up the depth of the hole we need, in this case a 1/2 inch. Alright, now just go ahead and drill your hole. A little WD-40 makes it go better in aluminum. Alright, so now we got a 7/16 hole in there, 1/2 inch deep, but it has a 118-degree point on the bottom, or taper on the bottom of it, which we don't want. We want it to be flat. So we got to get rid of that. So let's move over to the belt sander. Alright, so we got to make the end of this drill square. The easiest way I've found to do that is just jump on the belt sander and sand it square. That's why I said use an old drill. Alright? So now we've got a nice square end on our drill. But no clearance angles. So there's no way this will cut. So now we got to run over to the grinder, put some clearance angles behind these cutting edges. Alright. Now this is from this point on, it's the same as sharpening a normal drill, except we're not putting a point on it. We're leaving it square. Alright, so hold it up on the wheel and try and get like a 5 to 10 degree clearance angle on it. Doesn't take much. Now you can kind of see how it's, I think you can, there we go. Alright, just kind of work your way up, watch the angle that you're grinding so you can keep it parallel with the cutting edge. And just kind of sneak up on the edge that you created with the belt sander. Try not to go past it. It's better to leave a little bit of a flat there than to go past. If you go past, you lose the square end that you created on the sander. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, so now we got Nice square end on the drill bit, and a nice clearance angle on the cutting edge. Just move back over to the milling machine and see how good we did. If you put your drill in so it was all the way into the chuck, you don't have to reset your stops, because you didn't. I take that back. We did take some off the end of it. So let's reset our stops. I like just move off center a little bit. Touch the top of your work. Alright, move in the right depth. Okay, and just square up the bottom of the hole. That's pretty much it. We got a nice square hole here, or square bottomed hole, 7/16 diameter, 1/2 inch deep. And then since we've gone to all the work of making this flat bottom drill, no sense throwing it all away. Get yourself a drill index. Get yourself a drill index and keep the flat bottom drills you make until eventually you'll have a whole set of them, so you don't have to make them over again in the future. That's all there is to it.